I just wanted to talk a little bit more about Fox News, following up on that interview we just concluded with Media Matters President Angelo Carusone. It's important for us to remember a couple things. Number one, the political culture that we're mired in right now is in many ways attributable to Fox News, to the money behind Fox News, to the partisanship behind Fox News, to the degradation of the political discourse that is Fox News. And it also reminds us that the the Democratic Party, the Democratic side of the House has been having this, in my view, artificial division between people who want to pursue identity justice and people who want to pursue economic justice. Those two things are inseparable. Those two forms of justice, individual and collective, are twinned together, joined at the hip, and always will be. Conversely, the enemies of those two forms of justice, those who represent the economic conservatism that Fox News always spews, and the sexual abuse that its leaders and prominent figures have so often embodied, and I'm thinking of Roger Ailes and Bill O'Reilly, it shows you how closely linked these two issues are. Of course, President Trump, many would argue, myself included, also shows the linkage of those two issues. And let's talk a little bit more about Bill Shine. Bill Shine is the president of Fox News who was ousted, the one who was implicated in a number of these lawsuits because, according to 4 lawsuits, Bill Shine took it upon himself when people were women were complaining about being sexually harassed. He tried to silence them, intimidate them, shut them down, talk them out of it. In other words, protect the harasser at the expense of the harassed, which is a morally horrendous thing to do. So that is Bill Shine. And I mentioned in the interview that, he cheapened news in other ways. He pushed the hardline political philosophy, political agenda. He was the hatchet man, if you will, on politics as well as sexual harassment. He defended his people. For example, he defended Bill O'Reilly after O'Reilly said horrendous racist things about eating at a soul food restaurant in Harlem. He couldn't get over the fact that it was like going into an all-white suburb. People were just sitting there ordering and having fun, and there was no craziness about it at all. Well, that's a pretty racist thing to say about black people eating at a restaurant. He defended O'Reilly, saying this is nothing more than left-wing outlets stirring up false racism accusations. So he's been the hatchet man, but let's go from the horrendous to the ridiculous with Bill Shine. Bill Shine, according to one lawsuit, in trying to silence a Fox News personality who was complaining, rightfully apparently, that according to her lawsuit anyway, that she was harassed by Roger Ailes, he tried to talk her out of it by, quote, according to her filing, Shine bizarrely asked plaintiff if she had seen the Showtime documentary on the band The Eagles. She said she had not, and he said she should watch it because, quote, the story of the Eagles was very similar to the story of Fox News, i.e. in the same way that such brilliant musicians, quoting, as Glenn Frey, Linda Ronstadt, and Jackson Brown could only have come together at one place and one time in history. So it was with Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, Roger Ailes, and Bill Shine coming together to form Fox News. So there you have it, folks. He was very persistent in this desire. Again, recommended a second time that she see this movie about the Eagles because they were so similar. Now, look, viewers of this program or listeners will have a variety of feelings, a range of feelings about the Eagles, but it is certainly not fair to compare them to this horrific group of people. Although Fox News is like an Eagles song in the sense that apparently you can check out anytime, but you can never leave. We hope the nation will be able to leave Fox News at some point, but I will end with this. If the people at Fox News are really the Eagles, then I've got to stand with the dude in The Big Lebowski and say, I hate the effing Eagles.